Final question. I'm going to start over with Cameron here. Well, because where's the journey going to go for all of you? Where do you think you're headed? And you had something we know about.
Well, I came to Fanshawe wanting to go into music industry arts next year. Yeah. But and now that I'm taking psychology and I'm learning all this really interesting stuff, which I actually really like, I kind of almost want to be a psychologist instead of a. Well, actually, that's a lie. Not instead of, but also maybe, or as a backup plan, or as a first plan, because probably won't get you, or might not get you that far with nowadays music. Anyway, it's like you hear them and then you forget about them. So, Anyway, yeah, that's. I don't know what else to say.
Well, that's good. What about you, Steve, back there? What?
Well, first, before I got into general arts and science, I wanted to take the MIA course, right? And
who doesn't?
Yeah, and it's highly competitive, and I thought, it's going to be highly competitive, and I looked more into it, and there's not much of a career you can get out of it that pays you well enough. I don't know, like minimum wage. It's not something I want to be making for the rest of my life. I mean, yeah, you can get raises and stuff like that, but then I started thinking, I used to draw a lot when I was a kid. I haven't done that in a long time. Why don't I get back into it, start making cartoons and shit, reinvent a new cartoon that surpasses Simpsons and Family Guy, maybe combine Bugs Bunny into it somehow,
Funny.
But yeah, like I think this is my idea. You have it on video now, so if anyone steals it,
I do.
Copyright.
Copyright. It's copyrighted right there. Put a date on this, please.
Drug copyright sign. Stick it on.
But yeah, so I thought I'd get into graphic design because often when I've been looking for a job since I moved here, there's always a job for a graphic designer, like on jobs. GC.ca or job bank, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I thought, well, might as well get into that, see what I can do with it.
Very good.
So that's pretty much what I got.
Is you going to go to that way?
Yeah, I probably might end up going that way because like the art I have been doing has been free and illegal. So I figure I might as well get into it so I can make some money out of doing my art free and. Well, not free, but like for myself free, but for someone else a fee, and to stay out of jail. Like Maddie pretty much predicted that if I just keep going on the way I'm going right now with drawing on stuff, I'm just going to be put right back in jail, time in, time out. And it's been proven since my buddy, because like my buddy's in jail like every year for the same thing, and it's just getting sick and tired of it. So I'm just like I'm trying to get into a new change here. I didn't know what I wanted to get into as soon as I got here, so I took this course to kind of give me a generalized idea. Because I knew there was the MIA program. Who didn't know that? I knew there was graphic design. I knew there was all this stuff. But like to see what I liked, I'd had to go through it first and see what it provided for my likings. So, for example, Tribes and Identity is throwing me a project that I can do in my house, drop a fat piece on my garage wall, with as much paint as I want, so I can't get in trouble, and it's going to be shown out to the class, or whoever wants to see it, they can see it, because I'm probably going to throw it up on YouTube, who knows. And then that's probably why I'm going to end up going back to jail right there, but...
No, but, we are going to keep you honest. That's what we're going to do.
The thing is I'm now experiencing more of what I want to experience than what I was before getting into trouble, so... Yeah. And hopefully it's going to bring me to a better career than I was.
Well, that's good. What about you, Dan? Are you where were you leading to? Yeah.
Well, a bit of a contrast towards what Steve was saying about there not being really a job with MIA. I want to get into the gaming industry. It's a really big interest of mine. Not only the way how the games are made, but especially with the music. So after this, hopefully I can get into the multimedia design or graphics course. Maybe a bit of the modeling, a little bit of the artistry right then and there. But then after that, I want to get into MIA to hopefully know how to produce the music for those games.
So you're a person with a plan, and you're keeping your plan.
Well, plans do change, as you know. Perfect plans of mice and men and all that. But as it continues on, I may change the idea, or if I do go well with music, unless you make it big, you're not gonna get it. So there's movies, there's broadcasting, games, of course. There's TV commercials, TV itself, internet.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of places where you can do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna have a, yeah, what, sorry?
I was gonna say, just as hard as music industry arts getting in the game industry, like there are a lot of big names out there already, like that people want, like Koji Kondo. He's like really good, and it'll be hard to probably get your stuff out there when there's already like masterminds at music already working on that stuff.
That's why you gotta make it somehow different.
Gotta make it
Okay.
better.
What about, we're back to here, anyone else had some kind of change of heart or know where their journey's gonna go? Ryan, where were you gonna go when you got here?
I have no idea.
You got no idea, but you got some time.
Yeah.
I had a plan that I was gonna go to
And
jail.
Henry, where were you
No,
gonna go?
I've known what I wanted to do with my life for like 4 years. Ever since I started making hip hop beats, I just knew I had to make a
Awesome.
living with that.
So you know where you're going,
Yeah.
and you've come here to make that happen.
That's my only passion. Oh, other than playing video games too. I'd love to be a video game tester if my
Yeah.
music
Oh yeah,
doesn't work.
that'd be the best. Paid to do what you love.
Okay, O'Neill, oh, paid to do, yeah, that's true, O'Neill.
Just sit on your ass.
Yeah, pretty much like what Henry said, like music's pretty much my passion, like beat making, songwriting, all that. So I came up here to do it like 3 hours from like where I live. So yeah, try to make it happen. Try to get into MIA.
Yeah,
It's gonna be hard, but I'm willing to try it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go right, I guess I'll think of something.
okay, and Elliot.
What are we talking about?
Where you wanna go? I wanna go to MIA.
You're going to MIA, all right. So I've just got one more question for all of you. Has anyone got any objection to me posting this on my YouTube channel?
Not really, just make sure you cover my face.
You should have told me I would have brought my bandana.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Blur it, man, blur it.
Okay, well, thank you all very much, and I'm going to put it up on my YouTube video in the next little half hour.